The Kilkenny Herd on the way in for evening milking. It's late March, and at this stage all spring calving cows are approaching what should be their lowest point in condition score for the year. Cows will naturally lose condition in the weeks after calving, but then start to pick up condition again once energy from better dry matter intakes increase over and above the energy required to produce milk. As you can see, late March grazing conditions are near perfect, and cows are cleaning out paddocks perfectly down to a cover of 100 kilos and less. The majority of paddocks this spring have been grazed like this. This is one of the first paddocks that was grazed in early February, as shown in our previous February video update from the farm. So effectively what we are looking at now is almost 50 days of early spring growth. As you can see, there is only about a cover of 500 to 600 on this paddock right now, or an average growth rate of about 10 kilos per day for the last 50 days. You would prefer to see at least a cover of 1,000 kilos on this paddock before letting cows back in for the second grazing. About 20% of the farm has still to be grazed for the first time this spring, so the first rotation will end around the 5th of April. Some of these paddocks have good quality and quantity of grass, and some have a lot of clover in them, and hence don't have large quantities of grass yet this year. All will be grazed in the next 2 weeks. It is late March, so there are only 40 cows, about 11% of the herd, left to calve from the 334 cows due to calve after starting on February the 1st. These dry cows will stay on the wood chip pad, eating silage by night until they calve. As you can see, all the pit silage is gone, but there are over 500 quality round bales of silage that will be used over coming weeks to supplement the grass for the milkers and the dry cows. Evening milking in Kilkenny, and Owen Finneran and Shane Canan move down the herringbone, switching clusters from side to side. Currently the herd are averaging a milk yield of about 21 kilos per day at 4.5% fat and 3.5% protein, about 1.7 kilos of milk solids per cow per day. Cows are stocked at 2.5 cows per hectare, but only getting about half their intake from grazed grass, as they are also getting 5 kilos of silage dry matter and 3 kilos of meal. As you can see, there is still quite a range of cow type in the herd, but at this stage almost 75% of the herd have some Jersey genetics in their background. Despite the cow size difference, there are no problems milking in this herringbone, with the zigzag rump rail at the back and a straight brisket bar in front. Criss-crossing with Jersey and Frisian sires will continue. Most of the tails have been clipped up and freeze brands cleaned off to help identification in the parlour. Finally, let's take a quick visit to the calf shed. At this stage, 95 heifer calves are gone to the contract rearing farm, and most of the bull calves have been sold. There are some dairy bred replacements still being born, but now it is mostly Hereford calves. Calves are being fed 5 to 6 litres of whole milk per day from nipple feeders. Milk from freshly calved cows is wheeled down from the dairy to the calf shed using this container on wheels. Until next time, safe farming.